down to it and shoot for the sky.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Ring Post Daily Podcast. I am your RPD Prophecy Champion, Ty Ramsey. He is Joey Hudson. He is Austin Cochran. And unfortunately, we don't have our fellow co-host, Eddie Wade. He's handling business, the life of a wrestler, of course. And we are your hosts of the Ring Post Daily Podcast. And today, we have two things to do. We are first starting off with our Night of Champions predictions, because we have, a 1 point advantage up for grabs for everybody. And, we have our ring holder, Eddie Wade, who could end up with a 4 point advantage. And all for what? All for, this. And that 1 point advantage, you could cash it in at any super card, whether it's for the title, the ring, or even the Call Your Shot that we have coming up at our SummerSlam Supercard. We'll be announcing that soon once we have the details. But before all that, and after Night of Champions, we have Supercard 32, which is it's a big one. We got
5 cards.
Yes, 5 PLEs or 5 shows. We have ROH Supercard of Honor. We have the NXT American Bash.
I think it's Ring of Honor, NXT Bash, WWE Evolution, AEW.
Evolution, All In, and
something else. It's SummerSlam.
SummerSlam's for the Call Your Shot. I just seen this. Gotta say it again. American Bash, ROH, All In, Evolution. Oh, Saturday Night
Main Event. Yep.
With Goldberg. But so for right now, we are going to get into our Night of Champions predictions, and we're going to get straight into. Actually, first off, how are our fellow guests before we get into the predictions? I mean, hosts. Pardon me, not guests. Hosts.
Oh man, I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Doing good as well.
Doing good. Right. I didn't expect a prediction episode, but we got predictions. We got fun and games here tonight, so it should be a good episode. And we also got some good interviews and stuff coming up too. We'll probably announce that later, but we got some good stuff coming.
Exciting stuff for RPD. But we're gonna get started into the Night of Champions predictions, and let's gonna kind of just do the kind of a random order here, but let's start off with, this is a match thank you, Triple H, it's about goddamn time. But Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Now, I guess I'll start off with this one. Maybe you guys can start off a different match, but you guys know, of course, I've just been a fan of Kross since NXT, been wanting him to do his thing. This match is very intriguing because it's Sammy is on fire right now, and it's he's just been gunning for that world championship. I think my pick is going to go with Sami Zayn, because I can see it going both scenarios, but Sammy's just too on fire. Plus he just has beef with Kross. The way I see Kross winning, I could see him winning with some foolery. And I could, that could be the genesis of a Sami Zayn heel turn. But me personally, I don't want Sami Zayn to turn heel. He is so good on the mic as a babyface to me, and there's not many people who are like that. Where he's just all of his promos and everything he says, it's you believe him. When he's sitting there defending himself. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping for so long. Sami Zayn is my pick.
Okay. How about you, Austin? Who do you think?
Man, I'm going in the opposite direction. I'm going to go ahead and cast my vote for Kross.
I would love that, actually. That'd be dope. But
I'm just glad to see it actually kick off. They've been doing so many backstage segments and stuff. It's when are these two going to fight? Now we get it.
Real quick, Austin, what gives Cross the edge for you, or what makes you choose him over Sammy this time?
Oh man, so to be honest, I don't have anything, no real reasons. I've kind of grown to like the guy, and I just kind of, I don't know. I would like to see it go in his favor.
Sometimes that works. Sometimes that works. For a while, it worked for me, but where I have a few matches back in the day in like 2023 where I'd vote with my heart and it'd work, and or just because they're my favorite guys. So to me, it all just depends on the scenario. It could work out in your favor.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I
Ready for
gotta
your pick,
go.
Joe?
I gotta go with Sami Zayn because I honestly could see him winning the Royal Rumble and defeating somebody for the maybe not WWE title, but the World Heavyweight title. I see him getting a Daniel Bryan uh, like a type of story, a Cody type of story. He's gonna have his own story the upcoming Mania, and they already
Yeah,
and like they did it with, and I think they did like with it being back in Vegas and stuff too. If they're gonna get Sami Zayn in that position to start winning big matches like Rumbles and world titles and main events, like beating someone like Cross would be a really big step in that direction. But yeah, I kind of want to see him start getting his come ups now.
yeah. As of recently, especially like after WrestleMania, I realize he's in that position now. You always have that. Uh,
He deserves it
uh,
too, by the way. Like
yeah. It's not just an underdog, but the guy who's in the position, like we want him to be our champ because he's never been champ, and we want to root for him because of course the one before him was Jey Uso, and then I'm really trying to think of who was like everybody was kind of around genuinely like I guess L.A. Knight, but he hasn't really gotten his moment yet either, or until he won the U.S. title, of course. But there's always that position where someone who hasn't won the title yet is ready, is more than deserving, and is just Royal Rumble. That'd be lit. I think that'd be awesome.
Oh yeah.
But we're gonna get into our next match. This was made official this past Monday on Raw. It is a street fight between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez. And I believe let's start this one with Joe. Well, what are your thoughts on this match?
I think I'm gonna go. Who is it again? I think it's you said Rhea Ripley
And Raquel
Raquel
Rodriguez.
and
Rodriguez.
Raquel. Well, I'm going with Ripley because I think it's I don't know. I think it's nice that they ended up giving her giving Raquel like a match. We all expected Rhea Ripley, but like I imagine she's supposed to probably face like Liv Morgan down there and have her in her corner. I bet. And now that she's
Mhm.
injured and out for almost like a year, 9 months or more, like I think it's nice that they gave Raquel a spot still. But a street fight, I think it's the only gimmick match on the card. Like the only, like
Yeah.
everyone, the other
Stipulation
ones are
match.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they all have pending prizes, WWE titles, King of the Rings, Queens of the Rings. But this is like the first, like the only match that is like hardcore rules or anything like that, any special stipulation. But I think Ripley's going to do
Yeah.
it.
And I also agree with you. Just it's hard to bet against Rhea Ripley. She has just been on fire lately, and just it's all proven in like the crowd reaction she gets. I mean, it's crazy. It's like it's hard to put into words, when she comes down to the ring and the aura she has when she's in the arena and everything. But I am glad, because Raquel is another one of my favorites, and it's like I've been waiting for her to get like her shine eventually, and I think this will be a great match to like kind of just show people what Raquel can do and what she's able to do as far as that's why I'm glad it's like a street fight because it's like to me it's a Raquel versus Rhea Ripley when they
They're
put
both big
them in the
girls.
right positions. That's that's a WrestleMania match eventually when Raquel gets up there, and it's just I think she matches her power, but I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley ultimately.
Well, I think before we even get that, we're going to have to see Raquel and Morgan break up at some point. Raquel maybe get one over Morgan and
I
then move on to someone like Ripley.
I think Roxanne might take everything Liv has now that she's up. She
Karma.
might become tag team champions with Raquel, end up with the group or kick whoever out.
Steel
But the fact
Dom.
that Yeah, right. It's like the fact
The
that Liv
big, like
Morgan's
bigger
out.
than the title. The guy that's bigger than the title, apparently, to all the women.
Nah, nah.
The real
But
Latino Heat.
but we're gonna go also with Austin's pick. So, what is your pick with the street fight between Rhea and Raquel?
Man, I share y'all's opinion. I would cast my vote for Rhea Ripley on this one too.
There we go. It's I mean, I can't question that. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's just she's that badass.
Agreed.
Uh, okay. Let's go into the next match. This is a match. It's been building for quite a bit because there's been a lot of just seeds or continuations of like turns that have been going on lately, and this one's finally coming to a head. Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa for the United States Championship. Like I've been waiting for that moment at Money in the Bank of I hate you Solo, and now we're gonna get the match, and I think it's gonna be, bro, could steal the show. Like I
But
know there's
who's
some other
walking
matches
away
that
with the U.S. title, though?
that's the question.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
this time we're gonna start off with Austin into what he thinks will happen at Night of Champions in this match.
Oh man, Jacob's walking away with the belt.
Two.
Yeah, absolutely. He's pretty fire hot right now. So
Yeah. Even though to me Solo is doing his best right now, and that's why I hope for any wrestler that they're just doing their best right now, and he is. I mean, it's Jacob Fatu, man. That man is he's like he came in as what they wanted to make Solo into. It's like they wanted to make him into that badass that just is untouchable, and they did for a while. He was doing well and everything, and
I get Braun
then he ran the bloodline.
Breaker vibes from him.
yeah.
Like I mean, not I wouldn't even call him a rookie. I guess he's been wrestling around the world for a while now, but yeah, like
he has that
vibe.
intensity, same intensity as Braun. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Jacob. And did you say your pick yet, Joey? Or because
I think it's gonna be Fatu. I'd actually like to see Fatu and Roman at a WrestleMania, way more than I'd rather see like a Solo and Fatu or Solo and Roman. Like I don't even want to see a triple threat match. I want to see like just Roman and Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania, even for a title or no. Like I don't care. I think that'd be a good match. But yeah, I think Fatu's gonna win. Didn't he just win the title at Mania?
Yes, he won it at WrestleMania.
Now they've already, I think, one title or two.
Yeah.
I think there's like two titles. Actually, there's quite a bit of titles that changed at and since Mania. And Fatu, like, I don't think he's going to be one of those early guys to lose it. Like, he's going to carry this probably through SummerSlam, maybe to Mania. Who knows? The fans are behind him, and I think he has a good chance of walking away and beating Solo.
Yeah, not only that, he's just his reign so far. Like, it's just entertaining, and it's just been because some title reigns they can have the best intention and even have like a great person holding them, but there's quite a few title reigns, like in my opinion, that aren't necessarily lackluster, but could be doing more with. Like, I feel like, right now could be doing a little more with Tiffy, a little more with Io Sky, definitely, and even Dom. Like, I just feel like, just with, and even the women's tag titles. It's like, it's like, I wish they would be a tag, I know she just got injured, but even before then, they were doing one-on-one matches. I wish they just be a tag team and, because they're the tag champs. Anyway.
It's kind of crazy. We saw Liv Morgan get injured because I think 2 weeks ago we saw
Nikki Bella.
No. One of the girls in the triple threat match that got taken out. Who was that? It was Kairi Sane.
Oh, Bianca Bell, or what triple threat? What are you talking about?
On Raw, it was it was in the Queen of the Ring thing, but what's her face? Rhea. No, Liv Morgan was injured.
Kairi Sane?
Kairi Sane, Rhea Ripley, and someone else.
It might have been Liv. I don't remember. All I remember is I can't remember how that.
It just happened like 2 weeks ago. I can't remember it either.
Oh, I think it was Zoe Stark who got injured.
Yeah, Zoe Stark. Yeah.
That's
crazy. Within like a month's time, we lost two big names, one returning and then one who was champion and on a high. But who do
Fortunately,
you
that's
think's
the
gonna win?
harsh reality of wrestling. And which one? What do you mean?
Solo or Fatu? Which Samoan do you think's
Oh,
walking out with you?
I chose second, and I think Jacob Fatu is going on, and I'm also just waiting for like the match me and my brother are both waiting for is that they could have done at Night of Champions or could have done even the PLE before, but Jacob Fatu versus Damian Priest for a title. I'm just those are two just street dudes who just gonna go at it. I hope it's a street fight eventually. I hope they have multiple matches and one of them's a street fight.
Oh yeah.
But let's go on. We're getting into the big matches, or the really big matches here for the Queen of the Ring. In the finals, we have Asuka versus Jade Cargill, and the winner is not only Queen of the Ring, but will earn a world title shot of their respective brands at SummerSlam. So for Jade
Absolutely.
Cargill, that would mean Tiffy at the moment, and for Asuka, if she won, that would mean Io Sky for the moment. And, because of course things can change, champions can change. But I will start actually. This one's actually a lot tougher than I think. I think I'm gonna go with Jay Cargill. I think
Yep.
this is just her bridge kind of into the world championship main event scene. Because at this point, she's like growing out of that, rookie type of, deal, especially as a single star. She debuted at the Royal Rumble last year, so she's been over just over a year and a half.
Oh
And
wow.
I think it's time. It's time. Yeah, I know, right? And I think it's time just to start, building her up. And so Jay Cargill is my pick to not only win the Queen of the Ring, but to go on and fight for a championship. Austin, who you got in this match?
Oh man, I'm going Jade Cargill.
The Storm.
Yes,
Same,
absolutely.
yeah, same here. Like it's
Yeah,
her time, and like Oscar's already made
mhm.
tons of titles and accolades, and like I think it's time to let Cargill start getting hers. Plus, like she's like, I don't know, Cargill is like, I can't wait for her and like Charlotte Flair to fight. I can't wait for that.
That's gonna be epic. Like it's like that's something where you see the graphic and it gives you chills. It's just like seeing these two powerful women, or what would Jesse used to say? Uh, pow, I think she said power buff girls or something like
Yeah,
that, or something
Yeah.
else. She used to say something else.
I think it's what he used to call her, Naomi, and Bianca together.
Yeah, and I think he called Jordan Gray something else. It's like big, but I don't know. I don't know what he called it. But it looks like we're all going with Jay Cargill. We
Mhm.
have two matches to go, and these are bangers, and these are like my childhood just coming, just
For real,
coming
yeah.
back into the game. For the King of the Ring, this was a crazy fight in this match, man. You have Cody Rhodes. Whoa, that one versus the Viper, Randy Orton. I mean, I don't know if, listen, my answer changed. So my favorite color usually goes back and forth between red and blue.
Mhm.
My favorite wrestler of all time usually goes back and forth between John Cena and Randy Orton.
Mhm.
And but I want to know what you guys think. Joey, who do you got in this match? Like this is a
Between
banger
Cody and
waiting to
Orton.
happen. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton.
God dang. I thought they'd save it for WrestleMania maybe, but we're getting it here in at a Saudi show. I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like
I was
Cody.
shocked too.
I don't know. Something tells me. I just feel like Cody's gonna win and then take it from Cena at SummerSlam because Cena can't. I mean, I guess he could hold it till his last match, but I don't know. Like it's all about getting that 17. He got it. Uh,
Yeah.
you gotta think July, August. I mean, after all those months, Cody Rhodes come back and get it. I think that's a real strong possibility.
All right, Austin, who do you got in Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes?
Man, I've got Cody, and the reason why is because I can't think of anything that makes sense as to where it would go if Orton were to get this win.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense for Cody to, come back and try to challenge Cena. That makes perfect sense. They kind of already ran that with Cena and Orton not all that long ago, even. So I just kind of, I don't know. To me, it makes the most logical sense that Cody's going to get the win.
Well, just because he won the title at WrestleMania doesn't mean he finished the story. Like during your story, you're gonna win some, lose some, and eventually it's gonna be for the title. And I think it's about how you come back and get it. So,
For sure.
yeah, he lost it. Like it's kind of like back in the '70s and stuff. Ric Flair, to beat the man, you gotta beat the man.
Mm-hmm.
And I think right now this is like Cody. You want to be the greatest of all time. You have to lose it to him, but you have to take it back.
Yes, and yeah, I agree with both of you with everything you guys said, and that's why my pick is also Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
I can honestly see it going either way, just with especially how just Randy has been talking the past couple weeks on SmackDown, but ultimately, not only that, it's just like same with like Cody's to me is in rarefied air with Rhea Ripley. And it's like, it's just the fans. Of course, we have, sometimes we could be smart marks and not like who everybody else likes for whatever reason. Like, oh, I don't like them, for this and this and this reason. But he has a wave of just the universe. It's not even just the fans at this point, or just a fan base. He has a section of the universe who just really are behind him and just want him to succeed and want him to win. So combined with all that and what you guys said, I'm going Cody Rhodes.
I heard WWE call something like when The Rock wanted to turn him heel and Cody said no. Like Triple H described it as like, this is Cody's crowd now. Like right now, this is Cody's crowd.
Yeah.
Like we need to roll.
It's crazy, yeah. And again, like the entrance. It's like Rhea Ripley, you know the entrance. Same with Cody Rhodes. Like you hear just people, just love coming from the crowd. We're like, oh my God, it's Cody Rhodes. Oh, also keep in mind, I'm gonna say mine right now, but I'm super pick. My super pick is Rhea Ripley. Just keep in mind which one you guys want to choose, or yeah.
What is it?
Huh?
Yours is Rhea Ripley?
My super pick is Rhea Ripley. Okay. And for our final match, we have, something from all of our childhoods. Well, maybe not Joey. I don't know about that. But,
I grew up on it, though.
25. Okay, that's what, yeah. We all, low key, we all have different stages of growing up, and we all technically grew up on this. So it's like John Cena versus CM Punk. I remember just seeing the graphic, and it's crazy just seeing the graphic for the WWE undisputed champion. Yeah, never. It's like one of those things where, because 3 years ago, or just over 2, we didn't even think we'd see CM Punk back in WWE again. So it's like having this match is just crazy in itself. This can go a number of ways, but my pick is John Cena, man. It's like the never seen 17 has a mission, and he's going to continue and do all of his, do whatever chicanery he needs to get what he wants done, and what he wants is to walk away with the title. And I think he'll continue to hold the title after this Night of Champions, and he'll get that win over CM Punk. It's like big matches. I'm sure Cena back in the day beat Punk on Raw or something back in the day, but it's like big matches. He lost at Night of Champions, right, and lost that Money in the Bank. All those years ago. So I think Cena's gonna get the win, I will like mention my. I'm just gonna you guys don't have to mention, but I'm gonna mention my wild card. My wild card is that there will be a Money in the Bank cash in attempt. Now, like, I'm just leaving that vague, as in, it could be Steph, it could be Naomi.
Mhm.
So, I'm just saying there will be an attempt, and whether that fails or doesn't fail, there'll be an attempt.
So
So John Cena.
were you specific on which Money in the Bank?
No, I'm just saying like there will be
Okay.
a Money in the Bank cash in attempt. Yeah, and that's pretty much the wild card. So I'm Austin. Who do you have? After you name, your pick, you can name your super pick. But who do you have walking away with the champion? It's all up to this very moment.
Man, I've got Cena. I've
Smart,
got
smart man.
yes, absolutely. I've got Cena. For really all the same reasons that you stated. I mean, he's just kind of. I don't know. It's not time for him to take a loss yet.
Yeah, and it's just, it's like this heel run. Afterwards, I was iffy about it, but as it's progressed, it's made me fall in love with Cena even more somehow.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like he's just too good for me to even like want to boo him, and it's tough. And let's just say there was a spell where I was a kind of an older kid, and I was a Cena sucks guy, where I'd be in the arena and saying that. But now it's if I go to the arena and he's in there, at this, it's just I'm not gonna. I'm a scream
Right.
like I'm a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, Cena's actually my super pick because I don't think he's losing to CM Punk, and yeah, like I think his last run, he's beaten all the big names. And CM Punk's the next one he's going to beat.
Yeah, and listen, CM Punk is to me it's overwhelmingly in Cena's favor, but I could see CM Punk doing it only because he is like he's CM Punk, and not only that, just I'd love to see Seth cash in on say CM Punk won or John Cena won. I think that would just be amazing, But if Punk somehow wins and Seth takes it from him, then I just know that's going to be the storyline for a while. Is I think Seth and Roman will have their feud, but eventually it's going to be about Seth being champ and CM Punk chasing him when he's champ. So, yeah, that's the only scenario I could think of. Just Punk winning, but
I'm
for any
also
other
going to
thoughts
go
from you?
ahead. I'm also going to go ahead and say my wild card.
Mm-hmm.
I think a table's going to be broken in the street fight.
The wild card.
Okay.
Now, of course, we're going to count that for,
Any table.
yeah, we're not going to be like, oh, but it was an announce table they went through. No, if they go through that, then that counts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I believe that is all of our thoughts on.
Did you? I still need Austin's Wild.
Well, we'll probably wait on that.
Oh, okay,
Just so
yeah.
we can think of what.
We'll wait till like Thursday, Friday, yeah.
Yeah, and plus, Eddie Wade will have those as well.